Okay, so the games continue with the job numbers, but there was one important distinction this week. Hey, so welcome to this week's Mortgage Minutes with Mitch. I am Mitch Jenkins, Senior Loan Officer with Your Home Financial. So we got the job numbers this week, the biggest headline, and just like always, the ADP report comes out first. Now, the expectation was 150,000 jobs added. It came in at 140,000 jobs added. So just a little bit below expectations, nothing crazy. But as has been the case, the Bureau of Labor Statistics follows up, and they blow the expectations out of the water. So we were looking for 200,000 jobs. They claimed 275,000 jobs were added. Then, as has been the case, they revised the prior months downward after the impact is already felt in the markets. So what they did with January's numbers, they revised it down by 124,000 jobs. So they wiped out 35% of their original reported number, which was 353,000 jobs added in January. So as I said, that number was bogus, and lo and behold, they shaved over a third off of that number. Now, they didn't leave December alone either. They revised that down by 43,000 jobs. So all in all, a total of 167,000 jobs that they claim were added were now removed, well after the impact was felt. Now, I want to point to what the impact can potentially look like. Now, if we go back to February, you can see here on the 2nd is when the Bureau of Labor Statistics released the previous month's numbers, and you can see the red here was the impact felt by the bond market. That's mortgage rates going up. Now, the pattern after that was the CPI numbers came out on the 13th, and you can see that that had a huge impact because it was kind of the double whammy with the job report showing hotter than expected and then the inflation showing hotter than expected. So, unfortunately, that damage was done, and everyone paid a little bit more than they potentially had to as a result. So this actual job report, though, didn't have as big of an impact, and there's the big reason why. I told you that one notable exception, and that was the unemployment rate. It went from 3.7 to 3.9%. I won't get into the why, we don't really have time for that, but just know that the Bureau of Labor Statistics relies a lot on modeling, not actual numbers. So because of that, some of the modeling shifted, and it showed that the unemployment rate went up. Now, a lot of experts believe that if we cross that 4% threshold, the Fed will have to act fast and lower the federal funds rate, which could in turn lower mortgage rates. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but we did inch much closer to that 4% mark, and going forward, we'll see how the job reports come in. So at the end of the week, we're looking a little bit better than where we were a week ago. Mortgage rates have improved, and I'm hearing that more and more homes seem to be hitting the market, so there is a little bit of an uptick in inventory. So if you're holding out or ready to make that move, would love the opportunity to work with you. Let's see what we can do. So as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.